Hey, everybody. I just had like one of the weirdest things as I was coming back to our starting area here. Things seemed out of place, and I'm not sure. Like this belt, and this belt, these are all new. These weren't here before. So I saw that and I was like, what the actual? But then I saw this thing right here. Is this new? Like, I know we just had an update to the server, but I don't recall like this thing being here. Maybe I'm going crazy. And then I don't recall those two things being there either. I don't know. Maybe it's just been a minute since I was here at the starting area. Maybe they've been there the whole time. But like, as I was coming back, it's like, this place seems different to me for some reason. I don't know. So plans for today. We need to get encased industrial beams up and running. So I think that is, that's going to be what we work on. It's going to be a new factory, and we need to set that up over, I think, over by where we currently are making our reinforced industrial plates. I think that's what we're going to do. The other thing I wanted to see is like what our current objective is. We might have enough of these motors already made to like finish that. What are we doing? Monorail train technology. Does this actually tell me, where is this? Monorail train tech. Oh, this is everything right in here. So freight car, electric locomotive, railway, train station. Cool. I don't know why we went with that instead of like some of these things, which I feel like would make more sense, but I guess somebody is like wanting to do trains. I like trains. Okay, let's go see if we have the 250 motors, and we'll see if we can turn those in. We guys should really start using SAM. Oh. Yeah, so we're gonna head back. Head back over to the motor factory. I really need to get this thing solved. This is dumb. I hate how slow it goes going up this way. Oh, it hurts. Your factory looks nice. You feel like you didn't put enough effort into yours. Well, that happens. This isn't like the first time that I have played. And I'm also playing with other people, right? So everybody takes a little bit of a chunk. It doesn't feel as overwhelming when multiple people are doing like small slices of the pie, right? You hope today started making trains. I'm not interested in making trains yet. Like, we don't really have anything that I feel that we need trains for at this point in time. Like, yeah, maybe getting the modular frames from like our modular frame area back to like our starting area makes sense, but that's not super important and it's not super far away. Now, if we're still basing here and we're making something way over here, some kind of a resource, I think it makes sense to have that trained back and forth so we don't have to like go back and forth, especially if it's something that we need large quantities of, or like eventually when we get into oil processing, we start making plastics and maybe packaged fuel and this kind of stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. I think it'd be fun to ride the train. I don't know anything about them. All I know is that you can move resources with them. I don't know like if you can ride them or not. I assume you can. I don't know. But again, like, it's not something I feel is really necessary right now. Obviously somebody else does. But I'm not the one that chose this milestone. Personally, I would have thought that we would have gotten into oil refining and that kind of stuff first. But, you know, everybody plays the game different, so, you know. Screen's all flickering. What the heck is that? Stop flickering, screen. My video card dying? Hopefully not. You'll put away your train hat? Yeah, sorry about that. I'm sure we'll get into them at some point. I am interested in seeing what they are and like how they work and stuff. Wow, we have a lot of these. We need 250. Yeah. There is no way out of here on this first floor. Is that must be why? Oh, I guess we can kind of squeeze through there. Wells says that he wasn't gonna be able to attend today. I don't know where Azuma is. And then Joe doesn't show up, I think, for like another hour. I did not know that you could have multiple milestones selected. But that's fine. We're just working with one at a time right now. Whoa, face smash. I wish we could have multiple hubs. Our way to submit things remotely. Hey Nazi, how you doing? Zoom zoom, that's right. I would like to start getting into the cloud storage stuff. Wells seems to think that it's not worth doing. I kind of want to investigate it, even if it's not worth doing. If you're out somewhere and your inventory is full, you can just throw something to be uploaded into the cloud, right? Instead of throwing it on the ground, even if it's slow to upload. I feel like it's worth it specifically for that, if nothing else. But again, I don't really know what it costs to upgrade because I haven't really looked at it. I know we need to do something with Sam. Like process that into something. I want to start investigating that because I feel like it is something that is super useful. Oh, too far, too far. All right. Boop, 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 boop. I said boop. Smash that launch pod button.
Milestone reached. Trains are excellent for efficiently moving vast quantities of parts. Train logistics can be made more precise and complex with tools.
Do we have
in the
plastic?
Signaling milestone. I listen to all my pioneers, often when they're not even aware of it. So due to popular demand, I have added a motivational message. Choo choo mother.
What? What the heck? That's great. I love the sense of humor of the Satisfactory team. Yo, how are we completely out? What? How are we completely out? Oh. Is this what, Is this what Joe was doing? Nobody has joined the game. I assume that's Zuma. Hey, X.
Hey, dude.
How's it going?
That's all right. What you up to today?
Well, I just brought over the motors that we needed for the trains, the milestone that we were just doing.
Oh yeah, it's gone. Nice.
Yeah, so that is now completed.
Sweet.
I was going to start working on, I guess, another thing, fluid packaging. We basically have all the things, we just need to submit them, essentially.
The
Sorry,
Grumpy
can you
Bunny
say that last
just
bit again?
resubscribed for 14 months. Hype for Hypno, high prayer, high part.
What was that, X?
Sorry, I have music on it. It just got a bit loud all of a sudden.
Oh.
I didn't hear what you just said.
Oh, I was saying that I was going to select the next milestone.
Ah, there it is. Yeah, okay.
It won't let me put anything in here because we're waiting 8 more minutes or whatever.
Yeah, I'll grab the copper sheets. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the bars are right next to where I'm standing as well. So 2 stacks of those. What's the blue thing we need?
That's plastic. We get that from oil refining, which we
Okay.
haven't actually started doing yet.
Right.
But we do have some. Wells has gathered some from like the crash sites or whatever.
Nice. Is it being piped in? Does it work like that?
Is it being piped in?
Yeah, the oil.
We haven't started oil processing.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, I'm talking about the crash sites, like where you find the hard drives and stuff. There's materials laying around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's collected some plastic from there.
How much was it? Was it enough?
Yeah, there's enough. I have
Oh, wow.
I have it in my inventory.
That's good. That's good. Some of the materials are just in here
Okay, great.
on the next one. Did we get any more tickets?
I haven't looked. I'm sure we have something.
1.
One ticket.
Oh. The number isn't moving, so yeah, we're no longer feeding anything in apparently.
What? Oh, it is
Sort of
moving.
occurred to me. If you can you feed any item at all into here? Oh no, it is moving.
It's
Sorry, it
it's
just started
moving slowly.
If you can move like any item into this,
Mm-hmm.
then if you look at the belts that I added up the top here, they've stopped moving because the inventory is full, right?
Right.
So if we had one of those smart routers somewhere, it could
Yep.
just siphon off when it's full and feed it into that thing.
That's true. Yep.
Shall I work on that today?
If that's what you'd like to do, I was thinking that we should probably start working on an encased industrial beam factory.
I can help you with that. Encased. Let me get it up on my to-do list. Encased industrial beam. Do I have a crafting menu? What am I struggling with this today? Wait, I can search for it. There we go. There we go. Okay, it's on my to-do list.
All right.
So, I don't know where the stators are here.
Stators are being made over at the motor factory.
Are we going to pump them all the way back here or something?
I have no idea. What do you need stators for?
The encased in... No, that can't be right. Apparently I need them for the encased industrial beam.
I don't understand what. So you added encased industrial beam to your to-do list and said you need stators?
Yep.
You probably have stators on there as
It's
well.
because it's got another recipe in it. Okay, so we need concrete and steel pipe, right?
Yep.
So if we head over here...
Well, before you head over there, we don't need to use that steel.
no, you got another one.
No, we have alternate recipes where you can make steel pipe using iron. And then we have an alternate recipe where you can take steel pipe plus concrete and make the encased industrial beam. And then we have a third alternate recipe where we can take limestone plus water and make wet concrete. And all three of those together will make a really efficient encased industrial beam.
Which one do you want to use? Because don't we have like a limestone pipe over here not doing anything?
That I'm not sure. But I was planning on using a pure iron and a pure concrete or pure limestone node, and we have both of those over at the factory, as far as I remember, both untouched. Where we're making the reinforced iron plates in the modular frame factory.
Yeah. Well, we could do that. I was just thinking though that we've got like all this concrete here and all the steel pipes there, or we have iron in this factory that's just not doing anything at the moment.
As far as I know, all of these nodes that are nearby here are like impure or normal, so they're not making like a great amount of resource.
I
like,
see what you mean.
Like they are extra and you could set it up and have like supplemental, but I don't think that's what you want to use.
Given Cougar just resubscribed for 26 months.
I know some of those materials are in the same area and they're currently like just filling up storage containers and not doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to work on something, like you were talking about wanting to expand the steel, like the steel ingots. Like I brought over that coal line for you a while ago.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm not sure if you've touched anything over in the steel production since then, but
no, I doubled it up. I remember. It should be using all of it.
Yeah, this coal line over here is not being used for anything. I'm just thinking that we're going to need encased industrial beams for like future recipes, and we're going to need large amounts of it. So like if we set up a factory here and we're making, I don't know, 3 or 4 a minute or whatever, like the maximum we'd be able to do, it's just not going to be enough.
All right.
So if you like, I don't know if you want to help me work on this factory or if you want to derp around here kind of like doing your own thing.
I can help, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to post a link in the Discord. And that should be essentially what we're looking at making. But I don't know what the layout is going to be, how many of each machine, like any of that stuff. So that's just the recipe. Given Cougar, thank you so much for the 26-month resub. Welcome back. Also, the Grumpy Bunny, thank you for the 14 months. Appreciate your resubs.
I see.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
I can come along and like help and follow your lead and sort of build around what you're doing if you like.
Yeah, so like according to this, we're gonna need about 5 constructors, 16 smelters, like all these different machines and things like that. Do we actually have a refinery unlocked? I actually don't even know. Refinery, apparently we do.
That's good.
It's big.
Yeah, I see it. It is. Oh god, it's massive.
Yeah, so like then we're gonna need 5 assemblers. And all of this looks like it'll be making about 20 encased industrial beams. Actually that's probably less. But it's probably more than what we can make. Hold on one second. Let me adjust this recipe. Okay. I think first things first, I'm just going to go over here and verify that we have an extra pure iron node and a extra limestone node. I'm very certain that we had 2 of those, or 1 of each, I guess. that were unused over there. So are you happy with the way that the motor factory turned out? With all the details and things like that?
Yeah, it looks awesome.
I think that's our best build yet.
The thing's ready for the plastic, by the way.
Oh. And I have it on me. Not very useful.
Did you say it was somewhere? Wells dropped it off back here. Shall I rummage through those chests?
You might actually be able to find some back there. I have the 200 in my inventory. But there might be more.
Oh, there's 200 here?
Oh, okay.
Oh, there goes that one.
Nice.
Milestone reached. Avoid the embarrassment of placing liquids in your pockets only for them to spread across your suit. Package and unpackage them with the packager. Packaging fluids allows them to be transported in your inventory, on conveyor belts, and by vehicles. For increased, non-pocket related fluid storage, you can now use the industrial fluid buffer.
Very cool. Probably we should finish out tier 5, I think. I think that was what was that last one? It was like fluid generators or something for oil. It kind of sounds like GLaDOS from Portal. I think that was the intent. It's what it feels like, the sarcasm and just, you know, the little quirky things that the AI says. I think that was the original intent. Will this travel make your coffee cold? No, the Fix-It coffee cup never spills and always keeps your coffee at the correct temperature. Hello, NC Mountain Woman. If you're building a new factory in this direction, would it make sense to use a hypertube to add an exit entrance to the top of the ramp? Possibly. Whoops. Well, that was a raid. Okay, so we have 3 iron nodes, but I think, yeah, this one right here is untouched. Like, we have a thing on it, but it's not being used. Okay, and then limestone. Is this the limestone, or is that, yeah, that's limestone right here. And this is pure, right? Pure, yeah. Okay, so this makes sense. So we have pure limestone, we have pure iron. Yeah, so I just double checked the Zuma, and we have a limestone pure and the iron pure node, like, real close to each other right here next to this factory. So I think this is perfect place to set this up.
Just looking at the milestones, after tier 5, we've got 1 left. There's only tier 6. And then the last 3 phases are locked.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, do they actually... Oh, right, you got to complete the space
Yeah, the
thing.
space
Right.
elevator like locks out those different milestones.
For some reason, I thought it had something to do with like the next update of the game. Right, I'm heading over to where you
Cosmic
are.
_
Okay.
Candy01 just resubscribed for 33 months.
By the way, is the quickest way there just to walk? There isn't like a hypertube.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have a hypertube over here, so it is probably to walk. We might actually end up setting up another hypertube to come over here. I'm not sure.
Well, we're supposedly about to get trains.
True, and then we also can do trucks.
Yep.
Do we have that unlocked? Should we even... Maybe we should look at doing trucks on roads today.
If you want to. I was going to come home to build the factory, but I can do that.
We can do that. I mean, I don't know. Either way. If you're good with building a factory, let's just stick with that.
All right. I do think we probably should have utilized hypertubes more earlier on.
I mean, I tried, and Wells was like, no, and I was the only one that wanted to do anything with them, so...
Yeah, I feel like...
I think they're useful.
He obviously knows what's further down the line and what we're going to be using, but it seems like on our journey, like it's not right around the corner, is it? We should have been using these hypertubes more.
I agree. Didn't I give Azuma the parachute that I made?
Yeah.
I did.
So
okay, so this
one?
Yeah, this is our pure iron node, and then we have a pure limestone just right here. This one hasn't been set up, but it's like right here, just right across from it.
Nice.
So we'll probably have to readjust this ramp or whatever, but like that's just temporary thing. But yeah, somewhere right in the middle here seems like a great place for a factory, or maybe even adding on to this existing building like we did for the modular frames. I'm not sure what you're kind of thinking here, but
if you do the layout, I'll just build around it. I'm kind of thinking based on how we did the last factory, like maybe just go a bit more air quotes organic, like not trying to make everything symmetrical all the time and stuff.
I think first things first, we should probably change this ramp.
This thing's taking forever to mine. Wait, is it already mined and we just need to put a thing on it?
I don't know, actually. I thought there was still a thing in the center.
No.
What
are we building the foundation out of? Should we change these tiles up for this bit?
If you would like to. I'm good with whatever you want to do aesthetically.
Let's try asphalt for this factory.
Okay.
Or is that a little too... Oh, it's kind of plain, isn't it?
It is plain. This is called asphalt?
We'll go with it. It's called asphalt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you say it properly.
So where do you think... Oh, yeah.
In places. Kind of looks cool.
It's nice and shiny, too.
It is shiny.
So where do you think the footprint of the building should go? Like just right in front of us between the two nodes? Or should we go off to the side? Should we connect to our existing building?
We'll definitely connect to the existing building because I think that'll look cool. Like adding a little corridor that comes out of that building into this one. I think if you face this one this way, if you look at me, oh, you're getting rid of that.
Yeah, we can adjust that. I mean, I can put it back too.
This one here, if it faces this way, and the one over there faces out, so they're both going to this space. Like we can extend this platform that way, and then you can put all the machines you need over there. But I think you need a lot, right?
Okay, so we need like 3 assemblers, 1 refinery, miner, about 9 smelters and 3 constructors. So it'll probably just be a 2-story thing. We'll just smelt the raw on the bottom and like bring it up to the 2nd story. That refinery though is big, so that's gonna be poking through the top, I think. Unless we put that on the ground floor, I don't know. I have no idea what the layout's gonna be. But yeah, I'm good with like more organic, just kind of like placing things and just going.
Yeah, sounds good.
So you're talking about, yeah, you're talking about bringing out the factory this way?
Yeah, like using the space in front of us and to the left should work pretty well.
I'm just gonna.
If you go to the right, like there's like cliffs and stuff. So
I'm just gonna place down some foundations. I don't know what the footprint is gonna be just yet. Just need places to work.
I don't have. Wait, I don't have. What don't I have? Steel beam. Oh, I don't have any steel beams.
What do you need steel beams for?
Steel.
For building?
Yep.
Let me see. Do I got steel beams
You got
here?
any spare?
There you go.
Nice. What is going on? There we go. Hey, I got them. Thank you.
Mother Nature's trying to poke up through my floor. What is this?
How dare she?
Yeah, I don't want to go too crazy with removing all the foliage because I don't know like what the actual size of this is gonna be. So you wanted the miner turn direction, yeah?
I wanted the what?
The miner turned in a different direction, facing north-south,
Yeah,
or facing towards the south, I guess.
I guess it doesn't have to be turned. I just figured if you sent it in that direction, it would go. You know, like you do what you want with the layout. I'll just work around you. Like, I'm just suggesting stuff, but it doesn't really matter.
Oh, it matters. I do I have the things? I do have the things. Nice.
You got the thing?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I had the
nice.
portable. I know, right? I wasn't sure if I had portable miners on me to make another one of these miners, but apparently I did. So that's nice.
Decent.
Yeah. Should we overclock this all the way? Oh, I don't have any overclockers on me. Hypno, hey Hypno, you cracking your concrete. There's weeds growing. Yeah, stop talking about my real life house. Ah. Well, if Azuma wanted me to turn this a little bit. I know he says it doesn't matter, but we'll just go with it. It's fine. It's all good. Wait, where'd this go? Is it not going to place because that's there? Must be placed on. Oh, is it? This is the one that was like really hard to place, I think. Yeah, I remember this node. Okay, that. If I press H, can I still spin this? I can't. Oh, that's turned wrong. Dang it. Yeah, this is the one like you had to point into the ground in order to actually access it. I remember this being a pain before. All right, there we go. Now it's turned correctly. So we need 480 iron smelted into ingots. So let me adjust this. I think it was like 20. Yeah, so 480 iron. We can smelt in 16 smelters. I assume that's what we're gonna do down here. I just started putting the smelters down. All right, so we need 16 of these. I don't know where this goes. We'll do that. Now, I don't want to come over here because we kind of go into the ground a bit and that looks weird. So I think I'm going to undo this stuff. So how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I needed 16. Okay, so that seems good. Then we just have like another set of these on the other side, kind of flipped around, doing the opposite. Okay, Mother Nature's got to go. Where? Let me delete you. Now I'm down here. Where?
Oh, nice.
Hey guys,
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
I'm just gonna be hanging out for a little bit before I pick up my kid from school, and then I'll be back to stream. But you was watching what you guys were up to while I was preparing for dinner later, getting the rice going and all that. So it looks like you guys have a good start on that concrete mix setup, concrete reinforced beam thing.
Yeah, I think it's going to be cool. We're going to make this factory even more epic.
Excellent.
Are you on the server, Joe?
Just connected.
Hey, Leslie, thank you for the 200
Do
bits.
you know how to get to the area we're at?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out, because right now I'm down on your highway setup, which is really cool. And there's not a super convenient way to get directly from the highway up to the Hyperloop thing. So I was in process of putting in some pillars with ladders to connect the two.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that'll be handy.
I'm so mad right now. I just went around and I pasted the setting and it didn't. What the? What's happening? Did I copy somewhere? These are all set. This one isn't. Copy. Pasta. 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 Looks like it's doing it now. I must have accidentally like copied again or something. I don't know. E. Now it's right. Okay. I think we're just gonna do like we did pretty much yesterday. Just put these things up here. We need mergers. We'll merge this way, I guess. And we could, I'm not sure how we're gonna do this. I think we do 2 lines and then we just like gather them together, merge them 2 in the center, and then do like a vertical lift, I guess. I'm not sure. I haven't really thought that far ahead. So if that's the case, then these mergers probably should point towards the center and have like another merger. I don't know yet. So each one of these is smelting. Hello? 30 per minute. We make 30 per minute. So we can just do a tier 1, tier 1. So this would be 60 at this point. Then we go higher. So now we need tier 2. So that's 90. And then this would be 120. Right? So 30, 60. Then this is a tier 2. Then this would be 90. And then 120. So this right here actually needs to be higher. That's a 3. It really is a lot simpler if you just use like the higher tier belt and just keep it the higher tier all the way, but it is kind of a waste of resources. Okay, so again, we go from 30 to 60 to 90 to 120, and then we go tier 3s after this. Yeah. You're not sure the second to last smelters are aligned? What do you mean? That does look off, doesn't it, actually? Is it this one that's off? It is. What the heck? Is it just this one? It might just be this one.
Hypno, are we going to have a wall over on this side?
Are we gonna have a wall over on which side?
The side that I'm standing on. This bit, like going. Don't know if you can see me.
I don't know where you are, so no, I don't see you. Azuma's over this way. Hold on, coming towards you. I see you.
Yeah, down here. Is it going to go any further in that direction?
Generally I try not to go into solid terrain like that, so probably not.
That's good. I'll start building a wall.
Well, I tried extending the ramp, but I'm not sure that was helpful. I might redo that because it seems to be a different slope than the previous part.
Yeah, that looks like it's going down 1 meter instead of 4, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go mess with that.
Oh no.
It's fine. This is how we learn. By which I mean me.
Did you only just turn around and look at it?
Well, I was doing it from the top down. I was like, oh, this ramp is gone. Let me just continue it.
I think I'm just going to keep the input side simple and just do 3s the entire way. That 4 belt's going to be split into 2 3 belts for the 2 different input sides. Like this could be a 1, this could be a 1. I could go back through and like reverse engineer the correct one. It's just simpler just to keep it all the same one. Okay. So that's done. Now we just need to take this 4 belt and then like splitterate it into these things. So we need... how are we going to do this? Does that line... that doesn't really line up with that. Maybe we can get to line up if I put this like this though, and then we put the splitter on it. That's a merger. Splitter. So the input's gonna be from this side. Is that, oh, is that lined up perfectly? Am I a satisfactory genius? Well, it's lined up correctly, but I don't know if I'm actually a satisfactory genius. However, we could also... Well, I think for right now, we're going to do this. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah, you're right. This does need to be switched. Okay, and then we have the output coming over here. I almost feel like maybe we should have lifted it up and then have a splitter on that end. And that way we could just keep the belt just all the way over. If we do that, this splitter would have to merge into this one, or we'd have to go like super high. Ideally, what I want to have happen is out of the miner, it goes up, and then over into a splitter, which gets put into here. And then the rest continues on over to here. But because of the space constraints, I think this is probably the best we can do. So we could do... It would have to be at the height of like these. This would just need to be a 3. Eesh. Wait, is that too high? Hold on a second. Is that belt going down? I don't like this. I don't like this. I think we're gonna do it the smarter way. We're just gonna have the floor belt, then like I'll think about it later. Maybe I'll come up with some genius plan. But for right now, I think that is how we gonna do it. Although I guess we could make this belt straight if I put another splitter, which is not necessary for the vertical lift, but only necessary so the belt is straight. How does this one? It is that way. Yep. Okay, so we got a straight belt. I don't like it, but we got it. Oh, you're right. That is the wrong one. Okay. Wait. Oh. I didn't have that turned the right way. I guess what I could do is put a vertical lift and then have the belt and then have the vertical lift back down again. It's gonna be kind of Rube Goldberg at this point, but it'll get the job done, and I'll keep the belt off the floor. How to make the most complicated system ever. There we go. It feels really dumb though, taking the belt from this height, bringing it down just to bring it back up, but we need like that really sharp turn, and there's not a good way to do that. Okay, so we have the outputs, we have the inputs. All the belts are lifted up, so we have floor access. You can make the conveyor belt turn, but because it's such a tight turn.
Yeah.
What's up?
I just discovered that I placed some of these bits incorrectly, but it actually looks better that way.
Oh. It does actually look good. Are you gonna move all the posts out like that so we have some separation?
Yeah, it covers the Z fighting on the back a little bit as well.
Oh, that's actually kind of nice.
Nice. I'm gonna log out and I'll be back in about 20 minutes. See you guys in a little bit.
All right, Joe.
Yeah, I need to log out for a minute too. I'll be back.
Okay, X. If everybody else is logging out, I'm logging out too. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Maybe I'm not just kidding. Just snap a splitter to the top of the lift. You're talking that lift? See, I could do that, but the problem is it would have to be in line right here. And if we do that, then this splitter will be clipping into this splitter. While technically it would work, it's going to look bad. It's already kind of bad that it's kind of clipping into the vertical lift here, but that's not really that noticeable. No belts on second to last smelter output. These are the inputs. Oh, right here. Can I please? Thank you. How did I miss these? I don't know. Thought I got them all. All right, so aside from power and like where the outputs are going, I think this is set up correctly. Maybe I'm missing a belt somewhere or whatever, but guys, when you build your factories, do you build with elevated belts like this? Or do you just put the splitters on the floor like a Neanderthal and put belts on the floor like a Neanderthal? Like, how do you guys, like, I'm not trying to insinuate that you're Neanderthals, but if you do that, you might be. Like, how do you guys set up your factories? Like, is this way over engineered compared to what you do? Under the floor? Fair, fair. Neanderthal. Double floor, everything goes in the basement through floor holes. Well, true. So we could have had like nothing on this bottom level and then like start it above the miner and just have like the stuff coming up and split and then through the floor holes and stuff, so it's all completely hidden. I kind of feel like this is fine, and then we'll put a floor on top, and then we'll have like the outputs coming through floor holes, and then we'll deal with the outputs from that up above. Your whole factory spaghetti? Is it delicious spaghetti? It better be delicious spaghetti. I'm assuming we're going to be using these at this point. How am I not? I am on Zoop. Why did that not Zoop? Zoom is going to yell at me. I am not going to place a thing there because I don't want Zuma to yell at me. You can be so mean. He's not actually mean. I'm sure he could be, though. Nope. Yeah, I don't know what the floor space is going to be up here, but what I do know is that basically all these machines that we've already placed are going to get covered by something. Okay, so that part is done. We have the iron ingots. I am looking at this, by the way. So we have our miners going into 16 smelters. I wish I could make this section bigger and like this section smaller. There might be a way to do that. I don't know. So the next thing is we need to take those and put it into 5 constructors to make iron pipes, or I'm sorry, steel pipes with the iron pipe alternate recipe. And then we need to bring limestone into the situation. So limestone is coming from over here. We need limestone and we need water. So we have water nearby, but we're gonna have to pipe it in. I'm assuming this is water, right? Yeah, we have ocean or whatever right here. It's gonna be kind of annoying. We might even set up like the wet concrete down there and then like just belt it over. That way we don't have to like bring the water up vertically, which is not good and is gonna use a lot of resource. Why is the railing on the stairs going in the concrete? Why is the railings on the stairs going in the concrete? Are you talking about this right here? Or are you talking about something else? Oh, you're talking about this down here. Azuma did this. I'm guessing because that didn't go down. It didn't go down far enough. Hello, plants. Can you make these different sizes? Catwalk ramp. Like, what is this thing even? Can I just place this without like going into the ground? Dude, what is this thing? There we go. So I guess he could have placed it. I don't know. I think it's just the way these things work. Anyway, Azuma did that, not me. Okay, so we need 1.1 water extractors, and then we need limestone. Just 150 of it. So we're gonna need some overclockers, or we're gonna set up multiple machines. Guys, is it better to overclock, or is it better to use multiple machines? Does overclocking use more power than setting up multiple the same machines? I know it makes the machine use more power because you're making it go faster. But the question I have, I mean, I guess we could just test it. Like, does this say how much power this is going to be using at 200%? 15 megawatts. Oh, I didn't put these in here. At 200%, it doesn't say it's using anything different. Do something! I'm clicking. I know it has no power. We're not ready for power. More machines, and if possible underclock. But like, how much more power does it use? Is it like 10% more than if you use like double the machines, or the correct amount of machines? Or is it like way more power? It'll only update if it's working, I see. Okay, well, we need 2 water extractors. I guess we can just throw those down if I have the resources. We'll probably find a better location for these, but for right now I'm just throwing them down so we have the resources. The machines are placed. We have the miner for the limestone. We need 150. which might need overclocking on this thing. I'm not sure. Let me double check. No, we can underclock this actually. Or we can smart split it. It says we only need 150. And then that's gonna go into multiple refineries with the wet concrete recipe. So maybe we bring that concrete over and then down. And then we have like a sub factory down here just making wet concrete. What does this need that I don't have? This needs motors. Okay, we go to our motor factory. We can pipe the water up, but then you got to use those the head lift things. I'm not really sure how much power those use. Oh, I thought I had my parachute on. What is those red dots right there? What is that? Why is that bright red? Oh, it's a Summers loop. How have we not collected that so far? I'm good. I'm getting it. There might be a baddie over here. I know there's the poison things, but there might be... Yeah, there is. There's two of them.
I'm back.
Welcome back, X. Where is this guy? I might die. No.
It's nighttime, and there's a second floor. No, there isn't. Wait, there is.
There is. I started it. I didn't know like how we're gonna connect that, so I was just doing like the bare minimum and trying not to impede your work.
Got ya.
Okay, so we need to set up concrete. Is the question is, do we set up another concrete factory lower down by the beach where I place those water extractors? And those can be moved. I just kind of like threw them down there. And then we pipe the created concrete over, or do we pipe the water up and use extra power for the vertical lift of the water?
I genuinely do not know what would be best.
I don't know either. But that's the question that needs to be answered next.
Gotta summon Wells Knight.
Wells Knight, I summon you.
I wish I had a soundboard. with him on.
With what?
I was just thinking, if I had a soundboard, you know, like Cub's got the horns on the server.
Yeah.
Perfect time for it.
Trying to remember what I needed. We came back here for the overclockers. Was there something else that I needed? I did. I needed motors. We came back here so we could catch the hypertube over to the motors.
I think this ramp that Joe's added is gonna have to change again.
Yep, I fully expect that ramp is just gonna go away in time. I mean, I think we should probably utilize our road network.
Definitely.
I say road network, but it's a road to nowhere. Who is on this world? You know, Hypno, Wells, and X are on, but is anyone else? Yes, Joe joined us recently. Cub was on the very first day for like the first hour. But it is just us 4 that are playing regularly now.
Is the factory wall coming around the side here okay?
I don't know. I don't know where the placement of the future machines are.
Okay, I won't build any more of that wall. I'll leave that.
I assume I'm not going to exceed the footprint from the lower floor, but I genuinely don't know. Yay, Joe Hills joined the game again. But he's not in Discord yet. Yeah, this factory building over here, I think, turned out real well. Because of the lighting and the fog, it's like hard to see it, but I am pleased with the way it came together with all of us working on it. I'm kind of curious how we're doing on these things. How many rotors we got? Quite a bit. Or stators? Stators. We have quite a bit. Motors. Quite a bit of these too.
Okay, so I guess my ramp wasn't in a good place after all. I can change it again if you like.
Yeah, I think the factory's still growing in that direction. I would probably leave the ramp alone for now.
Can do.
You like that the outside conveyor stacks just aren't stuck in the ground? They're attached to concrete foundations and makes it look more legit. I agree. What is happening here? Hello? That was some weird glitchy thing. Maybe some kind of position desync? No. No! Let me go back. I need to get the full speed. There we go. Yeah, X did a really good job on the exterior of that. We need to like work on this coal plant and make this look nice. Like it's functional, but I think it could do so much better. And then same with our starting base. Like that is kind of like, eh. But you know what I should do? Reverse course. We updated the game to the latest version 1.0.0.3, I think. I wanted to check to see if all of our coal is online or if we had some pipes that are broke again. Got green lights here. Nope, look at this. Red lights. And then okay, that's all good. All green. This I might revisit and bring the coal up higher. Like, having to jump over these belts is annoying. I hate it. Even though we probably don't need to walk back here that often, it's still one of those things that I feel like I should just do. After the last update a few days ago, your game keeps crashing on you. We had a couple of crashes yesterday. Wells got kind of caught in a crash loop around this area for some reason, but it like went away. Like, he was crashing and he logged back in and crashed, logged back in, crashed, and then it just worked. So I don't know. There's something weird going on. For your coal power plant, you actually sacrifice the floor holes. You put them there at first, get the pipe set up. From there on, you just delete the floor holes and connect it directly to the pipe below because it prevents that bug. You know what? If you do that, then you are conceding that you're okay with that bug existing. If you keep dealing with that bug,
Colander just resubscribed for 15 months.
then you can poke Coffee Stain Studios and be like, hey, why my coal plant's not working? And they will fix it. Maybe. In a perfect world, that would be like what happens. Colander, hey, thanks so much for the 15-month resub. Welcome back, dude. You have in fact done that and they haven't fixed it yet. I'm sure they will fix it. With this many people, like with their game being 1.0 and coal power being like so early. What is this thing right here? Oh, this is a ladder. I think Joe said something about adding a ladder earlier. That ladder doesn't go down very far though. I don't know, with coal power being like early, them releasing 1.0 and there being bugs with like the water system, I kind of feel like that's a higher priority. The entire fluid system is very jank to begin with. Wee. All right. So I was gonna place these factories. We don't have a way up to the second floor yet. Can I like... Almost, almost, not quite. Okay, we're gonna have to make a ladder. Okay, so I think first thing I should do is put some floor holes here. No. This. And then this would be... I think that goes there, right? Is that how that connects? Yeah. Then this actually has to be a 3. Okay, so that's our iron outputs. These need to be turned into pipes. Let me take a look here. So iron ingots, those go into our constructors here for the iron pipe recipe to turn into the steel pipes. It's, well, hold on a second. It said we need 5 of those. So trying to think, how would we lay this out? It's a constructor. So we need an input. I'm just gonna place these. I don't know like what we're doing just yet. So we need 5 of these. So my guess would be, if we do like we do, we're gonna do that. We're gonna have a merger. Right? No, this is this. Oh, I placed all these backwards. That's why this isn't working. Dang it. Yeah, we want this side. Yeah, redo all these.
How long have I been muted for?
Oh, nobody said anything on Discord for a minute, so a little while.
Yeah, nobody's been saying anything for a while. I was just narrating that I was turning on my first actual machine. I've got this limestone miner hooked up to a storage thing, and I built my first conveyor belts.
Oh, nice.
And it all seems to actually be doing something. And yeah, so I hooked up the power, and if you need to break this down later, you can. But I figure worst case, we're going to build up a backlog of that extra limestone or whatever. So, Hypno, do you have to place each of those individually, or can you, like, assemble a blueprint out of a few segments and then replace the blueprint every time?
I'm sorry, which are you asking about? Do you have to place what manually?
Like, right now, you seem to be building, like, 3 segments of in each place, right? So you got the constructor, then the vertical conveyor, and then the splitter thing?
Yep.
So can you, like, group those and then place them as a group, or no?
It is possible to do a blueprint, but making blueprints is a little cumbersome.
Gotcha.
We had a blueprint constructor over here at one point. I guess it got removed.
Gotcha. Oh, so it's like a whole process. It's not like just click drag or whatever.
No, like you place down this thing that's like, I don't know, 5 by 5 tiles. Then you place your machine or whatever you want to be a blueprint inside of that. And then you tell it to make a blueprint. And then you can access that from the blueprint menu. So like if you press Q, open up the builder thing, one of the tabs at the top says blueprints. And then if you enter roads, for instance, like we have this thing, like these road segments. That's how we're building that road. But you can see how big that is. That's like the size of the blueprint that you could do.
Gotcha. I gotta say, these road blueprints are really impressive. Did you guys come up with these, or are these in the game by
Wells
default?
made that. I don't know, like, if that's his own design or if he saw that somewhere or what, but yeah.
Gotcha.
They
Well,
are
really
pretty
cool.
neat. Yeah, I agree.
What's this ramp here that I've just discovered?
Unclear.
Which one?
The one I'm standing on.
Oh, the new one? That's how I got up to this floor, because we don't have a proper way up to this floor yet.
Is it just for moving around?
Yep, it is literally
Okay,
temporary.
cool. Do you think you'll need more space on the floor below for any machines, or can you put them on the top?
I feel like the building should stop where like these foundations kind of like encroach the ground. Right?
Where are you?
Well, like right here, you can't remove this dirt, right?
So come down to the bottom floor. Yeah, like right here. Yeah, I feel like that the edge of the building should be like right here. Along this
it will
seam.
be. I'll build a wall around here. I was referring more to like going in this direction. Do we need more space over here? South. Do we need more south space?
It's possible. I haven't like set up any of the other stuff yet.
Because this is all smelters on this floor, right?
Yeah, this is just the iron smelting. Then we also need to turn the iron into the steel pipes, which is what I'm setting up right now on the second story. And then we also need to turn our limestone into concrete, which are going to be pretty big machines. So I don't know what the footprint of that is. And then finally, we have to combine those two things, the steel pipes and the concrete.
Okay, so to make wet concrete, do we need to have water pumps coming out of the sea or something over here?
Yes. So there are, you can see there's 2 water extractors down here by the beach.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see those. So do we need to build a water packager then or something?
There's pipes, and pipes are a little finicky in this game. But you can experiment with it if you want. Like, we just need to combine the outputs and then bring that up here. But I don't know where just yet. But feel free to, like, mess around with that if you want.
Okay, yeah, if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and work on getting this going here. Okay, it looks like I need to get modular frames. Luckily, we're in the right place.
All right, I think, while this isn't like the most pretty thing, like maybe coming from here to here and then splitting either side would have been better. I don't know. I mean, this will work. There's no reason to get caught up on like these little details. So this will output the steel pipes that we need. So the steel pipes. So we're gonna have 25, 50, 100, 125. So that's slightly over a Mark II belt. So we're going to need a 3 belt for them. Okay, so this is our output here for the steel pipes. So I assume what we should do is have concrete over here and have the output of the concrete somewhere over here, and then maybe pipe it up to a 3rd floor where we combine the 2. I think. I don't know though. Next thing we need to set up is these the refinery. I think we need 2 of these. And these are big boys. How much space do we actually have here?
I love grabbing things I need directly off the conveyor belt. I feel like I'm in the show I Love Lucy. It's just like all of these modular frames are just coming out of the machines into my hands. Nom nom nom. I could eat them right up.
Do you want me to turn this ramp into a proper entrance? No.
Yeah, man, if you want to. I don't think I'm touching anything else over on this particular side. I think this corner, the northeast corner, is pretty well set.
Northeast, got you. Okay, I might actually expand the building a little bit. At the base here.
Oh, one of these pillars is kind of like.
Actually, I don't think that's gonna work.
Oh, I guess it's happening at multiple.
Oh, well, you got some Z fighting.
Yeah. Not a big deal.
Don't sweat it. Just stand still. Oh no, that doesn't even work.
Well, this one isn't particularly Z fighting. It's just like straight up through the floor. But this one over here is a little Z fighting. I wonder why there's a difference. I don't know.
Mine are flipped. This one here doesn't do much. They tend to be different based on where you look at them from.
Oh. Yeah, weird.
Yeah, someone didn't build this floor at the correct height.
What do you mean? What's the correct height?
I'm joking. Just messing with you.
Is it not at the right height? Is it too high?
Well, I don't know. I wasn't being serious in the slightest. It's just if it were a little bit higher, then it wouldn't show, would it?
No, we could like raise it up though if you think it'll be good.
Nah. Too much work.
Okay. I mean, now's the time to do it. I've only laid down a few machines upstairs.
What do you guys think of this double railing detail with the metal beam over here?
Let me take a look. Oh yeah, that looks good.
It's all right, isn't it? Just trying things. Yeah, it looks okay.
We're going with like the open design here, no actual real walls.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it like I'm trying to bring the walls into it. I'm trying to make it feel open in places.
Okay.
And I actually think it needs a wall now. So what I'm going to experiment with is trying to line up the wall differently, which is probably going to go wrong. So I can do that, and that doesn't align with the roof. But that does. I think I see what to do.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, I'll figure this one out.
How is Joe doing down here? Is he even messing with this? Oh, he is. Okay, I see what he's doing.
So I'm just doing this completely for an educational proof of concept in terms of the water pumps and stuff. So it won't look good. And I will not be offended if you guys are like, we're going to redo all of that. But yeah, I'm just messing around right now.
Yeah, again, you can move the water pumps to a different location. I just literally threw them in the first two spots they would go in. So if you think it would be better somewhere else, we can do that.
Yeah, I'll learn as I go. But right now,
Yep.
yeah, I'm just messing around.
All right, Azuma, got a question for you.
Hi.
So on the second floor,
Yo.
we're going to have the refiner, which is quite a big building or construction, I guess. Would it be better if it's closer to our existing buildings or better if it was like on the other side, further away? For aesthetic purposes and the shape of the building and so on.
Do you want to show us the building with the? Oh wait, is that it there?
That's it right here. This.
And I mean, okay, I see what you're getting at. So we're probably going to put a roof on the stuff on the left. Is there only one of these things?
We're gonna need two of them.
Two of them.
And yeah, we could like either put them here or we can stick them on the other side, or we could do like.
Do you want them side by side?
It doesn't matter to me. We could even like make a separate like satellite facility that's making the concrete and pipe that into this building.
That might work. Like it's got like a little platform over there, and
Well, probably down by the beach if we're gonna do that. I would imagine, like down over here. I don't know. Or maybe another building right next to this one. I don't know.
I'll tell you what. Just leave them there. I'll see if I can make it work. I've got some ideas, but
Okay, if you want them right there, we can do that.
yeah, let's go for it. I mean, it's all learning, isn't it? Right?
It's true. Yeah.
We're not building as if we've got a vision. We're just trying to like deal with having things like that be that big.
I'm actually gonna space them slightly differently, but yeah, they'll be over here when I'm done, I think.
Oh my god, I just noticed I've got all the train stuff in my inventory now. We can build trucks. Oh, the Explorer looks cool. I wonder if 2 people can get in the Explorer.
What is that under transport? Oh yeah, look at all this stuff.
Oh, I don't have quartz crystals. Dang.
Oh, the Explorer looks so cool.
Anyone got some quartz crystals?
Yeah, I got some. Where are you at, Asuma? I'm over by the, you know, the limestone machine I built?
Yeah,
Or
I'm
the
heading
limestone
over there.
container? Yeah, come over here. I'll throw you some quartz.
I totally want to build this truck. I'm not going to
I have
right
left
now.
a bin of 47 quartz crystals.
Thank you.
Right here. You're welcome.
See if these can do some good.
You pinging like crazy on purpose?
What?
Pinging.
Yeah, all of a sudden there's a bunch of stuff like alerts showing up in front of Hypno on the map
Apparently Alt left click ping, so like when you're saying, look at this right here, you can like ping it.
What is it? What is the material we're
Oh,
making
very
here?
cool.
Well, what's that,
Oh
Azuma?
my god, I've just seen some of the things you unlock. This lets you see every block in the game, and you can see all the things that are unlockable. Wow. What is it that we're making here again?
What do you mean, what are we making? Oh, we're making encased industrial beams? Is that what you're...
That's the one.
Why not use plastic to transport liquids? Because we haven't started getting into oil refinery yet. Or oil refining. All right, Joe.
Yeah.
One of the big no-nos in Satisfactory is letting your pipes or belts clip through the world. Okay.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you do that, Joe?
Yeah,
I'll go ahead
so
and remove that if
yeah,
That is unacceptable.
yeah, I'm gonna let you have a free pass this one time, but next time we gotta delete you from the server.
Oh no. Okay, I've removed it. I removed it.
Them's the rules. Them's the rules.
Fair enough.
Oh. Got a height difference thing here. Oops.
Well, you know, Azuma, one of the things that I didn't take into account is that we have to pipe water into these, so I don't know if we're going to go through the sidewall or from underneath.
Hey, could I have 10 motors, please?
Sure. Where you is? Oh, you're coming up to me.
Yeah, I was on my way up. Is that X or is that you? Oh, there you are. You're both there. Okay.
How about 15?
Yeah, you think I'm
you.
you think I'm Joe.
Oh, you got rid of our entrance to the second story. How do we get up there now?
Yep. Fly with your jetpack.
I don't
with
have.
your parachute.
I have a
Amazing,
parachute.
wonderful jetpack.
I
So
have
what?
this amazing parachute that I really
I can't
enjoy
hear
using.
You. My jetpack's really loud.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm actually building the staircase right now, so if you give me a moment, I might. I think it's off somehow though. Is the weird thing. Oh, I haven't heard this one in a while. Right. Not as exciting, but it lines up. That's weird. I couldn't get the other one to line up. Oh, maybe it's. Do you know what? I don't know.
Do any of you gentlemen have iron rods on you?
Probably. In fact, I think I was just using some. Steel, no, iron rods?
Iron, yep.
Yeah, I've got 151. You want some?
I have 200 now. Azuma
Oh,
just.
well, thank you, Asuma.
Yeah, thanks, Azuma.
No problem, no problem. Oh.
How do you feel about water pipes connecting to the second floor wall, Azuma?
Should be fine.
Think so? Okay.
Ah, there we go.
Think Azuma would mind if I delete this post? That's like obviously blocking my way. Yeah, scooch this over. Good. Burn it all to the ground. All right, that should work. We just need our water connections coming from outside. And then we need the limestone coming into here. Okay. So now we got to figure out how we get limestone to here, and then we'll figure out the water connections after that. I don't know, should we have the pipe just go straight down and then merge with over here and then come over to like this? That actually might look pretty good. Grab this. Let's see what we can do here. Or would it be better to have it split over here than in? Like have it come up and then split over and in. I don't know. Maybe it'd be better to do that.
It's getting a bit dark in this factory.
You said it's getting dark in there?
Yeah. Someone should install some lights. How do y'all feel about how this is coming along so far?
I feel pretty good about it. Sorry, I'm like trying to do something. Can't talk and think at the same time.
I know what that's like. It is looking pretty good, isn't it? I might be biased.
Did somebody shut down the water?
Not me.
I haven't touched it.
Okay, I might need to add another pump or something.
Yeah, that's the problem with water and like going up in elevations. I can see your pump over there's got a yellow light on it. It's blinking. I assume that indicates that it doesn't have enough pushing power, but I don't know. No, it should go over there.
It says head lift is exceeding recommended level.
Yeah,
so that means
you might not even need the pump.
Wait, are you sure that doesn't mean I need an extra pump?
No, that's it. Yeah, you don't need that.
I mean,
so the way it works, I believe, is that these water pumps will like move 10 meters by default, and those pumps add additional head lift beyond that. I don't think you need that current pump on there, but I could be wrong.
I just noticed the time. I think I might be addicted to this game.
Oh, you just deleted my thing I'm working on.
okay, well, no,
sorry.
I absolutely did need another pump. Yeah, no, it was not getting enough water.
I kind of thought that was something left over. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. It's just temporary scaffolding, so I can try and get this water pipe thing figured out here.
I'm gonna remove one and put it back again immediately.
I'm standing on it.
No, you're not.
Now you can remove that at the bottom, I guess. Oh, why will that not work? Pipe turns too sharply. Okay.
I think this is our best looking build. It looks so good from out here.
Okay. So we are producing a small amount of wet concrete successfully. It's not a runaway success, but it's happening at some rate. Okay.
Oh, Joe, the permanent setup is going to be over here, by the way. Sorry if that wasn't clear.
Over where? Could you ping it real quick?
It's going to be in this general area where these two refineries are.
Oh, were you planning on using those two actual refineries?
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can run pipes over to that too then.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to get like the pipes to lay out and look nice on the outside of this building. And then like however they look coming from the water pumps is another story, but yeah, pipes in this game is just such a pain.
I think what we might want to do is build a water tower on top of the building, pump the water into the tower, and then let gravity pull it down. So that way we don't have to worry about the machines. If we add more refineries later, we got some buffer, maybe?
Well, we won't be adding more machines to this. Like, this factory is going to be self-contained. I hear what you're saying, though. Yeah, it's smart,
so I see you've got a water pipe coming out there. Yeah.
Yeah, so the water pipe's going to be connected into these two wall holes eventually. I'm just trying to figure out, like, the layout of this pipe so it looks like not like, garbage.
Okay. So look at where we are. Look at where I'm standing, like directly behind you here. What I'm saying is, if we put a foundation here with like a big water tank, we can run the pipes up into that tank and have them kind of concealed, right? And then the pipes from the tank go straight into the wall, and that'll look good, maybe.
I'm not opposed to this idea, but I don't think a water tank is strictly necessary. But if you want to do it for aesthetic reasons, then...
Well, I mean, I was just saying, like, in terms of, like, the gravity pump issue, like, it would solve some of your concerns, maybe. I don't know, aesthetically.
So the problem is we have two connections. And there's, like, not a good way... Like, I mean, I guess we could just put a split right here in the center. Is what we can do.
Yeah, let me see here. Where's the tank?
We'll just do this. I think we'll just do a vertical pipe right up into that. That'll just solve it.
Dang it.
I think that'll be fine. I don't know. Actually, we can probably adjust this a little bit. Oh. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then we just have like the pipe come up and connect to this. And if this is too close to the ground, we can just scooch that up a little bit. And then like however that pipe connects along here, I think we'll be fine. The only thing is that like scooches the pipe a little bit further away from the wall than what these are. And then Jill wants to connect from up top using that water tank thing. He seems pretty adamant about using that, which is fine.
Oh, I need some iron rods.
Sorry, fresh out.
I've got 75 if you want to come down to the beach.
I will head over there now.
I actually still have most of those ones that you gave me, X.
Oh, filthy lies. Howdy.
1 second. So yeah, iron rods. These are. Let me find them. Yeah, here we go. 71 iron rods. How do you drop them? Oh, drag them onto the ground. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I guess this will still work. We can just do that and then connect it right to this top one. So I can just get rid of this other stuff. I fall. I really hate working with fluids in this game. I think that'll work. That should just be fine.
Why don't we have a 2-meter wall? Is it because you have to double up on a 1-meter wall?
Yeah, you can just stack 2 1 meters on top of each other.
That doesn't seem silly.
Asuma, do you have extra iron plates? I need more for the pipes.
I should do, yeah.
I don't know if we make iron plates in this one, but I think
I
they were,
have
like,
some iron
refined.
plates on me that I can
Okay.
give you. I don't know where you are. Azuma, where is the way into this top floor now?
On the side? Where it
Oh,
was
there's a
before.
door. I didn't see the door.
Okay, yeah, I pinged. I'm near the,
Oh, I'll come over to you. I'll come over to that fluid buffer.
Thanks. Yep.
I don't know where those went. Oh, they were on top of your head. They're floating here. They're on top of the fluid buffer floating.
Okay. Huh. Weird. Oh, there they are. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's super weird. Okay, so Azuma, you are starting to put the roof on here, but we might go another floor.
Well, rather than go up another floor, why don't we expand this thing like out into some new space, like maybe over here?
Could
Like I
do.
could put in support pillars down there, and we could build up.
We need 5 assemblers. We need space for 5 assemblers. We actually might have the floor space here. Let's start placing some down, see what that looks like.
Don't be afraid to go big.
I'm just kind of looking at the footprint here, what we need. So this is 3, 4. Then I don't have the horizontal width for that. Or vertical. Horizontal.
Yeah, you need a bit more, right?
Yeah. If the south side of the building was about 2 more tiles wider, we could do it all right here.
Hang on. So you want to go that direction a bit more?
Yeah, this south side needs to expand a little bit. And if you're going to expand it, we could probably go further than 2 tiles, but yeah, it needs to go that way a little bit.
I just realized I've got this staircase here. I could put that somewhere else though.
Yeah. You started doing this side of the building and I said we weren't done yet.
I reckon you're gonna have to extend it in this direction. So
Yeah, but not by much. Like probably 3 or so, maybe 4.
Okay, Hypno, I know you said you didn't want these pipes to look terrible, but we're ending up with a real slip and slide situation. This is like a
Oh no.
theme park. Yeah.
So the pipes, you can put foundations and you can put pipe or the supports on them and like snap them so you can like straighten them out. Yeah, that's pretty rough what you got there.
Yeah, I might refine this. I'm just playing around with it right now, but yeah.
And also take note that you're like on a pure copper node over there, so that area probably is going to be used for something at some point.
Does that give
Gotcha.
you the right sort of space, Hypno?
Let me see
Like,
what we got.
obviously we'd take down the wall, but like coming out over here.
Let me see. So we probably want. Yeah, I think that is fine actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if this south wall was at this. Yeah, I think that would be perfect.
There you go. Extra bit of space for you.
Okay, so you're just extending the building out with this little thing, or you're actually making the entire building that size?
No, just that floor.
Well,
Right.
okay, but what I mean is you only did like half the floor that size. Is the rest of the floor going to be that size as well?
I don't know what you mean. This is the extra space, right?
Okay. You see the 5
is this
machines
enough?
here. You see the 5
Yeah.
machines, how wide those are? Those 5 machines don't fit into this location.
Well, 2 of them could go in here, right? Or 3. I thought you said that was enough.
Okay. So we were thinking about 2 different things. This is enough space if the entire building was this size. But since it's only half of that size, it is not enough space.
So you need it to go out another 2 tiles.
I need the rest of this second floor to be this same size.
Hang on. Can you not rotate them and just have them go sideways across it?
Trying to think. Like, we could cram these machines in if you want them to like be all jank.
Well, we'll put them side by side over here. Like go in this flip their axis. So let me see if I can. Yeah, like this way across.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Instead of having this direction, have them go towards. Okay. Where do we want to start these? So the output is right here, so I guess...
Is there a way to skip night in this game?
No, I really wish there was, though.
They should have beds. Sometimes
Okay,
it's
now
quite
we've
difficult.
gone too far.
Too far?
Too far.
Um,
Actually, maybe not. I could... No, that might be perfect, actually.
Perfect, or do you want me to... Because if we
Oh.
roll it back, that's not a problem.
So if we have all 5 of those in a line, we got a little bit of walkway between all of our machines here. Now with this pillar that you're putting in here, you're killing the extra space that I thought that I had. So
Pillar?
Yeah, the pillar.
Or pillar?
The pillar you just put there, the concrete one.
Did it come through the floor?
It did.
Oh, just destroy that top one.
Let me try and scooch these over just a little bit. I don't know like where the proper placement of these machines are is the thing, and then like I'm trying to work with like these constraints that keep changing on me, so I don't know where things are going yet.
Well, all right. We'll rotate them and see if it works, and if
Yeah.
not, we can make some more space. It looks good down here, like having this like extension. Like it makes it like this is not a box build, is it? This has got this like interesting architecture on all sides.
I haven't actually had a chance to appreciate what you've done out there. I'm sure it looks great because I saw a little bit earlier.
Appreciate it, Hypno. Appreciate it. I appreciate all you're doing.
Thank you.
Even if I'm making it a pain for you.
I appreciate you appreciating it.
I swear I saw that in a TV show or comedy or something recently.
What's that?
Just between two characters. One's like, I appreciate your appreciation, and then it's all like really awkward for a moment.
Oh. Yeah, that's the Twitch live stream.
Oh, is it a thing on there as well?
Yeah, the live stream that I'm doing right now. The thing on it.
Oh.
Awkward. Okay, I think
awkwardness is sometimes I just don't care.
I think with this particular layout, we are good to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
These beams I'm adding here are a bit awkward. Also, I think they poke through the floor.
Yeah, you might want to check the bottom side.
Fluid buffer's filling up here.
Well, that's good. Oh yeah, they are poking through the floor X.
Ah, don't do that.
Oh yeah, we have flashlights. We can turn flashlights on. I keep forgetting.
Oh my god. It's like it turns off when you log out or something.
Yeah, or go through the hyper tube, I think turns it off too. Joe, if you didn't know, you can press B for your flashlight. You probably already know, but if you didn't.
I did. Thank you. And we've got almost 3 stacks of wet concrete from my experimental refinery over there too, if we just happen to need those for something.
I like how you can walk around and stack your you can stack your dismantle and then make a big mistake and have to start over again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you gotta be really careful when you're mass dismantling.
Where do you actually want the limestone feeding into for the real factory? Because I just had this experimental test set up.
Yeah, that's a good question. So I guess
because the limestone needs to go into the refineries, right? And those are on the opposite side of the building from the limestone node.
Correct.
So
do we got any room underneath? Or
I can follow the conveyors backwards out from because you.
Okay, so we got this thing. Oh wow. Yeah, that is kind of a thing, isn't it?
Well, let's see. If I run it.
Oh, why are there spiders out here?
Because it's nighttime. Remember when Asuma wanted it to be nighttime?
Right, but monsters don't spawn at nighttime like Minecraft. This is.
Well, those spiders are definitely here at nighttime. They attacked me earlier, and I had to fly away. Okay. Well, what if Hypno? What if we run this conveyor up to there? You know, like along here, right? We've got this big open walkway here. Do we need this open space we can run the conveyor up to here and then elevate the
Yeah,
limestone that way.
I'm almost wondering, like, along the second story thing. So, like, you can run... Is this going the right... Yeah, so we could
Yeah, I
do,
see
like...
it.
You could do something like this, perhaps.
Okay, yeah, that looks good. And then I see you put a hole in the wall there. Is that where you're gonna have it feed through?
Oh, no, I haven't put a hole in the wall. That's a Zuma building.
You just happened to put a window right above where your conveyor ended.
So this, like, would run into a wall on this side. But there are conveyor walls. I'm not... yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. What is this wall?
Are you dealing with one of my walls?
Maybe.
Where are you?
Yeah, this wall might need to go. We're over here by the iron node.
Back there. What's wrong with this wall?
So we're trying to figure out how we're going to get the limestone over. And I have proposed this belt running along here.
Where does it need to go to?
Do you see this belt that I'm messing with right here?
Oh, you need to get it there.
So...
Can that go straight across like that? Yeah, just do that.
Yeah, but it's going to be running into this wall is the thing. That's what I'm...
Hang on. That looks like... Yeah, put it there.
Mhm.
Right, and then isn't it aligned or does it just go...
That also kind of clips through that other machine there.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, just don't look directly at that. It's fine.
That's a nice place to run a belt, by the way. It looks cool there.
Actually, you know what? We might be good if we just run it like that, and then we change this wall to have a port in it. We could have the limestone go into right where you're standing, essentially.
Here, we just remove that and have it come through.
Yeah, so there are the walls that have the conveyor holes in it.
Yeah, now we do have the pipes are coming in. Oh, but you could use the lateral... Yeah, you're going to move it vertical. I see now.
Does that line up? Not really.
I mean, you could tweak it. It would.
Yeah, we can, but it'd be better. Here's what we're gonna do. I don't know if that's enough space for this. We're gonna find out. Can I do a vertical lift to this thing?
Oh, that makes sense. And then you can feed it directly into there.
I don't know if that's the right height. I assume that's the right height.
We'll have to swap the directions on the thing here on the conveyor between the two refineries.
Yeah.
Because I think you originally intended to feed it the other way, but
Yep.
that shouldn't be too hard, right?
No.
I'll just remove that belt Mark III and then put in a new one going the other way.
You can't do that until you remove the splitters and have these
okay.
going the correct direction.
Gotcha. I've removed the splitter.
There we go. And now the belt should connect between them.
We should modify this other belt over here too. Anyway,
Which other belt?
oh, it doesn't matter. Time is timing. I'm gonna bounce. Get
Well-
too hooked. Anyway, pleasure building me, y'all. I won't be able to make it for the next couple of days, so might
You're
see
not
you
gonna
again on the
make
weekends.
it.
I'm sorry, I got things to do.
What?
I hope they're delightful things, Asuma.
Yeah,
Thanks
me
for
too.
hanging out.
All right, see you guys.
All right, man. We'll see you
Bye.
later. Bye, X.
Okay, so our fluid buffer here is working.
Can you believe the nerve of that guy not gonna be playing for the next couple of days? What the heck? I haven't actually given it a look really on the outside of this building. Kind of wish I would have done it while he was still online so I could, you know, boost his ego a little bit about his building. This is looking good, though. I like what he's... Oh, okay, I see this little extension here. Yeah, yeah. Okay, oh, there's like a little walkway thing out here. Okay, yeah, this is nice. Very cool. Well done. Well done. Yeah, I wish I would have known what belt he was talking about so I could like potentially make changes to it. I'm assuming he's talking about like
Is
this
there a
belt.
reason to use Mark III belts, or sorry, Mark I belts for this outside of the building one? Because you had Mark I belts in here.
I put Mark 1 belts there just because that's what my hotbar defaults to. But you can upgrade them. If like you middle click and then you press R, you can change them to whatever without like deleting and replacing.
Wait, middle click.
Oh, I'm sorry, E,
R.
not R. Middle click then E. You can change the types. Okay, so this I don't think we need this storage. I am so confused what's going on here.
About which part?
Okay.
So this was me learning how a refinery works. I've never used a refinery before.
No, that's fine. That's fine. The storage container I don't think we need.
Okay, well it's full. So do we want to empty it before we remove it?
Yeah, we're gonna have to delete all those resources somehow. Does this not? Oh, that's right.
Well, it's feeding to both sets of refineries.
Yeah, I don't think we need the other one though. I think this is what Azuma was talking about. Like we got spaghetti stuff happening over here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try and straighten this out a little bit here. So if we're trying to connect that belt, think that will work, and then like a so. Oh, where was the power coming from?
So where do we want to run the wet concrete to after it comes out of here? I realize there's no outputs on this machine.
Yeah, the wet concrete is going to merge with the steel pipes and the constructors that are on that second floor that I haven't started touching yet. And then those machines will finally turn it into encased industrial beams.
Okay. I see the assemblers. I'm looking for constructors now. Okay, here's constructors. Okay, so this, the top line here, the conveyor merger is where we're going to run those to, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we gotta figure out this power system. Like, we have the power coming along this sky bridge thing, and this is gonna be changed. So, like, we're now just jankily connecting to that power, but all of that needs to, like... it needs to be fixed. What's happening here? Oh, did I use the wrong one? There we go. So that comes out here, up the lift, along the belt. It goes up yet another lift right here to get into this particular thing, which is fine. This should be turned into a regular wall. And that feeds into here, which is not doing anything because we need this set to wet concrete. Now we got water, we got limestone. And this is set up correctly as well. Apparently we got power in these. Yeah, weird janky power. We're gonna have to like redo the power system.
I am building a lot of things and I'm hoping it's helpful, but it's if I am doing this wrong, I can stop.
This needs to be a 3 belt, which you already got it. That's fine. Yeah, this, however, why does that go into the side like that? That should be going straight across.
Okay. So I remove the smart thing there.
Oh, this is a merger. That should have been
what should it be?
That should be a splitter. Right? Okay, hold on a second. What is going on here? Maybe I'm confused. I think I'm confused. So this machine in the back... Oh, I am confused.
You said we were supposed to run them to the constructors, so I
yes.
saw that
Okay.
the
So
line for the constructors.
yeah, this is unfortunately all of these pipes are wrong.
Sorry.
Yeah, the concrete comes out of these 2 factories here, and then it should connect over into these machines.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not feeding the concrete into these. These machines should be outputting pipes. I think all of this needs to come down. Okay, so yeah, over here, these should be merged together. So this probably was still supposed to be a merger. Just because the belts were like set up in such a way, I got confused on what was happening here.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so belt just goes across here. I don't understand why. Are these machines not lined up?
No, they're okay. Yeah, I didn't build these. These were here.
Well, yeah, I was kind of placing those, and yeah, that's the okay, well, let's get that solved before we go any further here. I think they're positioned correctly, spacing wise, but yeah, they are definitely not correct. Shouldn't these give me a line?
Is it trying to snap to the existing things? Do we need to pull the pipe segment out and the vertical?
God, my inventory's just destroyed. Hold on a second. I have too much like concrete and stuff in it. Okay. What was this? More concrete.
If only we were dumping that into an industrial storage container.
All right, so I think this might all have to... I don't... Is that why there's a kink in this belt? Actually, I'm not sure. Okay, so this is now lined up with that machine.
You might have to remove the thing there.
Yeah, I'll probably have to redo the inputs on the back, and that's fine. I just want the machines to be on the same, just lined up with each other, essentially. Did you replace this pipe?
Yeah, I just did.
And I'm assuming this vertical lift is incorrect now. That is not right. Input from there. Belt. This was a 3 belt, I think, right? I think so.
Yes, Mark 3.
Then this sets to wet concrete. Okay, so it just needs power, which looks like you already got connected. Yep.
Yep. I put a power thing on top of the water buffer.
Yeah, our whole power grid over here needs to be redone, I think. Because we're that sky bridge
concept.
Yeah, just as long as we got power connection, I guess it's fine.
I figure long term, assume as fancy highway thing, or Wells Nights, the actual highway is what we would run the main power and the trains and stuff along, and we would just extend that.
Muppet just subscribed.
It feels like there's too much space between these machines, but I guess that's how I space. Oh, I had to space them out that way, right? Otherwise, the water pipe was like clipping into this pillar that Azuma put in here.
Ah, gotcha.
That's why. I was like confused why there's so much space, but that's why. Okay, so this, and then this is a merger. And that merges over here. I am assuming 3 belts.
Woo, look at that. Big old stacks. Stacks on stacks.
And then this should connect into here, but I don't know if these are going to be... Yeah, there's going to be a curve in that belt. That's unfortunate. We could adjust these machines since we haven't set them up. So, like, this is all straight, and I might do that.
Okay. Is that worth it?
To me, it's worth it.
Okay.
Is it actually worth it? That's another story. But to me, I think it's worth it. Now, is that... I mean, we got a thing that looks like that might be in line now.
Okay, so then you just see if it lines up.
It looks like that's straight, yeah?
That looks straight to me, yeah.
Okay. So we'll just move these other ones and put them on that same plane.
Wait, I think with the input and the output on this might not be... I'm not 100% sure about that.
What do you mean?
Okay, oh wait, no, yeah, it does feed. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's going the wrong way. No, that was going the right way, actually. Three, 4, and then 5.
So how do you normally set up your power inside of a factory? Do you just have a line of power posts going behind the thing, or do you link the machines directly, or what do you do?
Personally, when I set up power inside a structure such as this, I will connect the power through one of these walls using one of the double power connectors, and then I'll string the power inside and like run it from the ceiling into each machine and kind of like straighten it up so it looks nice and you don't have like power wires clipping through walls and machines and so on and so forths.
Well, that's cool. Okay.
Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah, because I was gonna like, ooh, can we test if this first machine works? But even if I power the first machine, it still doesn't have access to the pipes it needs. So we're only running the concrete in at this point.
yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get the steel pipes over here just yet.
Well, so do the steel pipes also run into these same merger things here, or is there a second input? There's a second input.
There's two
down
inputs.
here.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So we would just say like, okay, well, we'll put this one like higher up, like make it taller, and then run them across or something.
Oh, this is the wrong setting. This needs to be.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was just messing with it.
How do I delete the setting?
I set it to encased industrial beam. Was that not what it's supposed to be?
There's an alternate recipe one that's right next to it.
Yeah, I switched it over. Yeah, 6 steel. No, the alternate one. We want the wet concrete one, don't we?
These machines are taking the concrete and the steel pipes and making encased industrial beams. This is the final destination of this factory.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, encased industrial pipe is the name of the recipe.
Encased industrial pipe. Yeah.
So these should all be set on the correct one now. Okay. So we need to get more splitters. Oh.
So yeah, I put this one up here just to be like, is this the height that we're trying to get to? This is just for example. Would we? Because I know you don't like running conveyors on the ground like a Neanderthal. I was listening to your stream while I was picking up my kid from school. So do we go high on that? Is that the idea?
Yeah, we can do that. I was gonna run the splitters on the ground in front of them, but yeah, we can do this. In fact, it looks like, yeah, that looks good. I like it.
Okay, so I'll set up another one over on each of these.
Yeah, just make sure they're the same height. Maybe you can go up one more click than that. Yeah, maybe that. See, the thing we got to make sure, if we put these on here, like, what does that look like? Is that too high?
Doesn't look like it's necessarily too high.
Maybe it would have been fine that we had it. Let me try that. What do you think? Which one looks better?
I mean, honestly, at this point, I kind of like the idea that they just continuously increase in slope the whole way up.
I mean, we could do that.
It's like, why are these going uphill like this? It's like, it's just, it's in fashion now.
Yeah, I think the way you had it originally is probably better, actually.
Okay,
now that I'm looking at this.
Is it that one?
Okay, so this is iron pipes.
Are these all the same height? It's really... I wish that it told you the meters like it does with the painted beam, because one of these is not the same height.
Am I broken? Why is this not? Did the game crash?
I don't think so. I see you jumping around.
I can't place a belt. Now it's
Are you
placing.
out of materials or
No,
something?
I had the materials. The game was just bugged out for some reason. I don't know.
Where do you want the belt?
All right, now it's placing. That was really weird. I'd click from like, oh, and I see arrows from like every machine around. Like, what is happening?
Yeah, the arrows for every machine are clicking on me too. Not sure what's up with that.
Oh, I guess it shows that because I have a belt selected. Okay.
Okay, I think these are the right heights.
All right, so these outputs are all connected together. The inputs are all set here.
Oh, I might have these facing the wrong way on the ones I put in.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
the very first one might be incorrect actually, but that's on me. Well, you know,
Okay, I think I got this sorted.
Can you see if that belt is level or is that sloping up or down?
It looks level to me. I'm flying past it, and yeah, that's definitely level. Good job.
Great. Okay, so then I'll just redo these. It's good to me. Then merge them. Belt them. Oh, click too fast.
Okay, I'm just setting up a temporary power infrastructure so I can see if this actually like works when it's hooked up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm curious.
Well, the power on the other side, but the steel pipes still need to be done.
Gotcha.
I think this is all set, so I'll start setting up like the proper power on this side.
Oh yeah, sure. I've got to go in like 10 minutes to go make dinner. So I just kind of wanted to see before I left, like, oh, does this actually work?
Yeah, gotcha. Well, that looks pretty good. Now we just need power to connect to that. And let's do that. See how that's...
This one doesn't have any iron ingots is the thing.
Yeah, we're I don't know if the smelters downstairs are even hooked up to power. Like I was just setting up the machines and the belts and stuff.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, none of these are powered down here, so. Do we even have iron ore coming in?
You know, that's a great question.
I don't think we do. Yeah, I think we need more power.
Is the iron ore node down there? Like, is it under the first level?
Yeah, it's on the very first level here.
Okay. So I've got the miner hooked up at least now to power. So
All
I
right.
should start outputting ore.
The bank of machines are all connected to a power source, or the lines. The power lines are connected. The power line needs a power source.
Okay, I've got something super basic running in from outside, just on a dumb pole. But I think that works. Oops, that's not connected to that one, though. Well, okay, so now everything should be powered downstairs. So the iron ore is pumping into the smelters. And then it's going up, so that should be making pipes now upstairs.
It should be, but probably at like partial speed, because not all of these smelters are actually hooked up yet.
Well, I'm seeing all this stuff getting lifted up to here. These have yellow marks on them. What does yellow mean?
I think yellow means that they are operational, but not working yet. Like they're not doing anything, they're idle. Or they're not running at max capacity. I'm not actually sure. Okay, so that's all connected.
There's definitely some pipes coming out now. And the question is, are any of those pipes getting down? Yep, some of these pipes are indeed going down through that.
Oh, I'm out of cables. Do you got any copper cables on you?
Yeah, where are you at? What level?
I'm on the very bottom floor. Okay. By the iron smelting.
We really need some internal ramps, like stairs or something. Okay, so here's the iron smelter. No, wait. That's the miner.
Yeah, you're still on... Oh, you're over there.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm on
by
the
miner.
Should be next to you.
There's your flashlight. Okay, and you said just normal wire?
Cable.
Or cable. Okay. Yeah, I've got that too. 1 second. Here is 112 cable and another 200.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't need that much, but thank you.
Okay. I brought plenty. I wasn't sure what I was going to need.
And this will probably get changed, but that should like fire up the other half of these smelters.
So you can run power directly from one machine to another machine? Oh, no, wait, you've got special mounts on the ceiling.
Yep. Yeah, these are the same thing as the power poles, but they're like for indoors, and so you don't have power poles around.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got this awkward power pole just bridging the wire in from outside. This is about how the Ethernet runs into my studio. Just down some stairs. I've got like a 50-foot Ethernet cable coming out of the 2 gigabit modem.
So what you can do is use this guy here. Oh, this double wall.
Very fancy.
I don't know why that is not going through this.
Is this too thick a wall, maybe?
I don't know. Overlapping other objects clearance. Must snap to a wall. Well, I guess we could do it here.
Oh, because these are small metal pillars. These aren't walls.
Oh, well, that would do it. Yeah.
Yeah, so this concrete side, though, is a wall. Although you don't necessarily want that running where your stairs are.
So we can do that, get rid of this, and then connect this to that. And get rid of that.
Very cool.
Yeah, but normally you do that through like a solid wall, like over on this blue building, I guess.
Yeah, because these are fake walls.
Yeah. Well,
So
no, they're real walls.
Well, I mean, but these are pillars. These are...
Oh, you're talking about what Azuma did here. Yeah, these are
Yeah.
fake.
What Azuma did here, the reason that wouldn't graft on there was those are pillars.
I'd never even thought about using those as walls. This is kind of cool. It's very clever what he's done.
Oh, I like it.
Okay, so we have all of these working. I didn't actually check to see if they're all green material. Okay, I think we might have a slowdown somewhere. Is this the right? That's a 3. That's a 3.
I mean, the ore is coming out of the miner as fast as it can down here on the limestone. So it's not the limestone that's a slowdown.
No, I think it's just because we're using the splitters. Like the first machine gets 50%, then the next machine gets 50%. And until like they all like fill up down the line, it's just going to be kind of weird.
Does the machine have an internal inventory that fills up?
Yeah, it's got like 100 inventory.
Gotcha. So eventually the inventory on the first machine will overflow with steel pipes if we're making them fast enough. Maybe we're just not making steel pipes fast enough? Should we...
Oh, no, I was talking about just smelting the iron. We weren't... Like, the smelters down below are still filling up.
Oh, gotcha.
I haven't even looked at the steel pipe stuff. I think these should all be correct.
I mean, the steel pipe machine at the very end is not getting the iron ingots faster than it's crafting them, right?
At the very end?
Yeah, at the very end. So it's at 12 out of 20, and then it idles while it fills up the remaining, like, 8.
Right, and that's going to be a problem until the smelters down below get full.
I mean, I'm looking at this. It looks like there's plenty of ingots up here. I don't know why they're not feeding in faster.
Okay, where are you looking?
Right here, this constructor here. Look, it's idle. 15 out of 20, 16 out of 20, 17 out of 20. It's just filling up.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I did the wrong... Well...
Does it have a bad feed, maybe? It's still getting some, just not as many as it feels like it should. Is this a Mark 1 conveyor lift, maybe, instead of a Mark 2?
Well, a Mark 1 is fine because it should do 60 per minute, and this only requires 20 per minute. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This does require 100 per minute. No, this is... I'm incorrect here. So this needs to be a 3? A 2. It needs to be a 2. At least a 2. It can be a 3.
Okay, I just upgraded it to a 2. Now it's actually filling up way faster.
Yeah, the 2s will do 120 per minute. Yeah, that's the problem. Then that's a 3, that's a 3. Yep, that should be fine. Okay, I think all the steel is correct. We got pipes coming over here. Haven't even looked at this section yet.
Yeah, the pipes are coming all the way down the line.
Oh, you know what? Something, the most important thing that we haven't hooked up yet is the outputs.
Outputs. Oh, yeah. Where are these supposed to feed to? Is this going to fill up their internal inventory and then they'll back up?
Yeah, that's what it's going to do at this exact moment.
Okay, so where do we want to have, like, just a big storage, industrial storage thing here?
I don't know.
Because, like...
Probably would have it over, over in this section somewhere. But before you place that down, let's start hooking up the outputs.
Sure.
Let's see here. How many do these make? This is making 4 per minute, so we just need a 1 vertical lift. And then we just need some moigers. I'll put that way. A T1 belt. And then the output from this merger, that can go wherever you want. I guess we could put it like right here.
Well, and then, because if we wanted to feed it up to a train line or something on the road, right, eventually.
That I don't know about. I wouldn't build it thinking in the future for things that you don't know about and things that I don't know about, right? Because I've never used the trains before. I have no idea.
Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is, though, if we generally just have it set up so it's on the edge of the building and we can expand outward later, right? That's the wrong place for that.
Yeah, it probably needs to go forward a little bit. That probably still needs to go forward a little bit.
Really, it looks like. Oh yeah, you're right. Dang it.
Because I'm thinking like this belt. Yeah, it needs to go forward probably like 4 spots. Yeah, somewhere around there.
Okay, I'm pressing H so I can move it now. That might be too far. This is probably it. Yeah. Okay. And then there you go.
And there's the product of all the work that we've done today.
We did it! Yay! Get hype!
Oh my goodness.
Well, there's also some down here from the test one too. So if we just randomly need some encased steel pipes or whatever, we do have 5 stacks. I'm just gonna consolidate these with the other one, I guess, and then remove this whole container.
Yeah, that's probably good. Clean up this area a bit.
Yep. Like I said, I do have to make dinner, so I'm probably gonna do most of the cleanup for this tomorrow. Sorry.
No,
But
that's
I'll,
fine because
at least remove most of this pipe.
I need to come through here and like redo the electrical and all that kind of stuff. And then I don't know like if I'm gonna leave the top part of this building undone until Azuma comes back or finish it up. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, and also if we are gonna hook up trains or trucks or something, like maybe we don't want to put the roof on until we know how the loading and unloading area for those is gonna go or whatever.
Yeah, I mean we could wait for that. I don't know. I feel like
Well, I mean we just unlocked trucks today or whatever.
I feel like just make it for what we know and then like change it later if it needs to be changed. That's my opinion though. I don't.
No, I mean that's fair. I guess what I'm saying though is we could literally do the trucks tomorrow if we wanted, because they're next in the queue, or like we've unlocked them already.
Right. Yeah, we can experiment with them. I've never used them before, so I don't really know how they work. I know you can set them up to be automated. I don't know about the fueling situation for those and.
Oh, good point. I don't know how fueling works for them. I do know that there is a truck loading and unloading structure, a tructure, if you will.
A tructure.
Yeah. So, that was one of the reasons I was figuring like, you know, if we leave it here, we can run the road out that way and then have everything load up and whatever, keeping it open-ended. But thank you again so much, Hypno. Like I said, I gotta go make dinner. Do you mind if I raid you? Or are you gonna be going for a little bit?
No, I'm actually past what I was gonna do. I'm gonna be ending my stream here soon. I need to make dinner as well. I'm hungry.
Awesome. Well, I will catch you later then. Thanks
all right, man.
Again, Hip.
See you, Joe.
See ya.
All right, guys. First one has no belt. First one, what has no belt? Oh. The encased industrial beam. Got it. Man, we're making these things so fast. Look at them go. All right, guys. I think we're going to wrap it up here. Thanks so much for hanging out. Do apologize, though. When I'm playing with other people, it's really hard for me to, like, pay attention to chat and them at the same time and build something and use my brain for, like, different things. I'm a terrible streamer. Terrible. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for those of you who supported. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the follow button so you get notified when I go live. We should be back tomorrow around 3 p.m. Eastern time, which is about 3 hours earlier than it is right now. For those of you who don't know the time conversions. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to go get some dinner. We'll see you later. Take care, everybody. Bye.